In the heart of Tilburg, on an unassuming day in 1991, the stage was set for a battle of titans. Round 14 of a legendary encounter between two chess behemoths, Garry Kasparov, the fierce and unrelenting defender of the crown, against Anatoly Karpov, the methodical strategist with a legacy woven into the very fabric of the game. With ELO ratings that soared into the stratosphere, these two masters of mind would clash in a struggle, not just for victory, but for the soul of chess itself. As the murmurs of the crowd faded into a tense silence, the clock ticked down, and the air crackled with anticipation. This was not merely a game. It was the culmination of years of rivalry, a confrontation that held the weight of history and the promise of glory. Who would emerge from the shadows of the board, and who would be swallowed by the depths of defeat? The chess world held its breath, waiting for the first move in what was destined to be a monumental clash of intellect, emotion, and indomitable spirit.
The moment of truth. My pawn charges forth to claim the center with conviction.
He mirrors my ambition and creates a tense battlefield. Time to double down on my strategy.
I need to bolster my ranks and prepare for any schemes he might conjure. Onward.
A solid response. He develops his knight. I'll have to keep my wits about me.
It's time to seize control. I push my pawn to disrupt his defenses.
He takes the bait. He's exposed a weakness in his formation. I must capitalize.
Reinforcing my knights, I'm ready to sweep through the board and command the game.
He's countering with confidence, but I won't be dissuaded. I will forge my path forward.
What a daring trade. I'll tear apart this structure and leave him reeling from the loss.
Ouch! That stings. My pawn structure is compromised, but I must rise to the challenge.
I push aggressively. No fear, I'm claiming the center with unwavering determination.
He's eyeing my approach. I need to fortify my position for the inevitable clash.
A wise move to protect my pieces. Let's see how he responds to my unyielding strategy.
He's determined to break through, but his knight is about to become my target. Bring it on!
Time to expand my territory. I'll push and pressure his defenses.
He's eyeing my pieces, but his bishop is now a potential weakness. I'll be watching.
I fortify my defenses. His onslaught won't dismantle my plans that easily.
He's preparing to fianchetto. I must remain vigilant. His strategy is unfolding.
Let's see him withstand the pressure of my assault. I'm ready to pounce.
Interesting choice. He's on shaky ground, but I'll be careful not to underestimate him.
I'm positioning my pieces for a final strike. His defenses are starting to crumble.
He's got his eyes set on my king, but my offense is relentless. I'll counter his plans.
Time to bring my forces into play. Let's prepare for a fierce showdown in the center.
Wow, he's repositioning. I need to anticipate his next move while pressing my advantage.
A bold thrust. I'm not backing down now. Let's force him to react.
Oh no, he's sacrificing with purpose. I can take that bait, but at what cost?
Ouch, I've lost the initiative. I must reclaim my footing and press onward.
The board is becoming chaotic. I'm forced to adapt as I claw back some control.
I'm ready to strike again. His defenses are weak and I can exploit this opening.
A desperate attempt to reclaim balance. But I see a path to victory. Press forward.
I will take your rook and make you regret this exchange. This is my moment.
He's defiant in the face of adversity. I'll need every ounce of strategy to outmaneuver him.
I aim precisely at his defenses. Time to up the stakes and force him to react.
Wow, he's daring. But I'll turn this into an opportunity for my advance.
I seize the advantage. This battle is heating up, and I can taste victory.
He sacrifices, but my momentum is building. Each piece lost ignites my ambition.
I will not be deterred. Every capture strengthens my claim on this game.
He's regrouping. Now's my chance to take more control. He's cornered.
Setting my sights on his weakened pieces, I push forward, relentless in my pursuit.
He's falling back. Each retreat only serves to tighten my grip on the board.
As I reposition, I prepare to unleash my full potency. Let him come to me.
I value that rook. He's set up for a final stand. I must dismantle him methodically.
The stakes are high. I castle long and prepare for my final offensive.
He's anticipating my maneuvers. Let's see if he can withstand the pressure.
I don't back down. Each move is a step toward culmination. Feel the tension rising.
He tries to fortify, but I'll keep the pressure on. This game is far from over.
Each piece in play, he must respond to my calculated aggression.
He's trying to escape, but I've cornered him well. No more room to breathe.
With this knight maneuver, I aim for his king. My resolve is unwavering.
Ha! He activates his rook as if to stave me off, but my strategy is impenetrable.
I'm in command and control. Let's see how he plans to respond to my dominant position.
He's holding his ground, but I am relentless. The endgame is approaching.
My patience pays off. Another piece has fallen into my hands. Victory is near.
A direct strike. My confidence surges as I capitalize on his misstep.
Time to prepare my final moves. I can smell victory in the air. This is thrilling.
I push the attack. His defenses are crumbling before my relentless onslaught.
All my pieces are in harmony. Let's finish this with a grand flourish.
He's desperate, but I can see every move. He's running out of options.
I bring more heat to the fire. He's running out of resources quicker than ever.
The endgame appears near. I close in, determined not to let this chance slip away.
As I further trap his king, I relish in the elegance of my strategic design.
He's clutching at straws, but I'm closing in for the collapse of his resistance.
With calculated precision, I add more pressure. His fate is sealed.
I've cornered him into a move. There's nowhere left for his king to run.
I seize the advantage, and with each capture, the victory is tantalizingly close.
My pieces align. One final step toward the conquest of this thrilling battle.
The board narrows. I prepare for the final strokes of a masterful game.
I keep pressing forward. His defenses are in disarray, and I won't relent.
The end is nigh. My rook storms the battleground, signaling imminent victory.
This is it. He's desperately attempting to hang on, but it's all crumbling.
I seal the deal. He's out of moves. I can taste the triumph.
Every advance must be precise. I savor the impending victory as the end nears.
With one last strike, I'm ready to topple his fortress. This is exhilarating.
Behold as I dismantle the last bastion. Savor this moment of glory.
I relish in my conquest. This is the pinnacle of strategic warfare on the board.
I'm ready in the final blow. This zone shall be mine.
An advance is necessary. I can feel the endgame surging with every move.
My king moves closer. The tide of battle is turning in my favor as I grasp my victory.
I push forward. Victory isn't just a desire. It's a foregone conclusion now.
With calculated precision, I move yet another piece into position, tightening my grip.
Each move approaches the end. I sweep through and solidify my dominance.
I close the door behind me. This game is reaching its climax, and I shall emerge victorious.
The final act. My pieces converge, sealing his fate with every calculated advance.
My dominance is undeniable. He's trapped. Victory is, oh, so close.
The game is almost done, each square collapsing under the weight of my strategy.
I feel the drums of triumph beat louder. My time to shine is upon the horizon.
A last strike at his position. Let's finalize this epic battle with a decisive blow.
The king has fallen, but the battle lives on. Thanks for being part of this epic match. Hit like, share your boldest move in the comments, and subscribe, because the next showdown might change how you see chess forever.